Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of my outstanding YouTube channel, and to you, the members who keep the channel going. Thank you for your continued support as we keep moving in the direction of non-bullshittery and transparency. Simple. It's Monday today, bank holiday, as per usual. Tomorrow I'll be in, phone call tomorrow to the old legal firm. Hello, can we sort something out for me, please? Thank you very much. Let's move on. Anyway, and schools are back tomorrow. My son's back at school tomorrow. His shoes already highly polished. He is looking forward to school. He is getting his haircut. Anyway, so a bit late this morning, ladies and gentlemen, because the truth is, I had a phone call. Was it yesterday? It happened yesterday, but I forgot all about it. So Sebastian's mum was going, she'd booked into the skip this morning to dump stuff, and then she had asked me, if you have any shit, Trevor, get it ready. And I'm like, oh, I remembered, I've got a suitcase with 3 wheels. I've got an old monitor. I've got books. I've got this. And I had loads of shit. So it's all gone now to the skip, and I'm back. I'm back to do this, so I apologise. But I did speak to Chief of Staff this morning, Debs, and I showed her my thumbnail for today, and she was like, anyway, here it is. It is what it is. Right, so what's happening else? The news in the United Kingdom. Well, first of all, before I start, say thank you to all those that tuned in last night to watch my live stream, which YouTube didn't like. They gave me a yellow dollar sign. It's not suitable for everyone. Fair point. I'm not suitable for everyone. But it's been reported now that the Chinese, yes, the Chinese, have been putting bugs. I don't mean insects. I mean like little microphones and cameras in pubs and restaurants around Whitehall and around central London, places that are used by members of Parliament. It's also alleged that they have been bugging park benches where MPs go to have a chat. Not like James Bond. Hello, yes, here's a file. That type of thing. So they're bugging things. But at the same time, that doesn't make sense, because the current government are helping China build a super embassy in the heart of London. Surely, if a country's spying on you and doing underhand tricks, you would say to them, your embassy has been given the red light now. No, stop with your nonsense. Could be worse. Remember Russia, the poison pens? Novichov. Let's not go down that road. Yeah. Oh well, ladies and gentlemen, nothing we can do. And the Sun newspaper have come out with an article this morning, which I've looked at. And I find it strange. I mentioned this a couple of days ago, actually. I mentioned this a couple of days ago in one of my rants. And it's in the media today. I'm not saying it's anything to do with me. But I did say that English prisons were weak. The staff were weak. The governors were weak. They didn't know how to look after prisoners. It was a shit show. And no wonder that they were being harassed and bullied. Some of the governors are having sex with the prisoners. Some of the officers having sex with the prisoners. Prison officers helping them bring in tools. Drones dropping drugs off. I mean, it's pathetic. And I say that because my father was a prison officer and in a prison in Northern Ireland in the heart of the Troubles. You know what I mean? The 70s, the 80s, the 90s, when it was really, really shit. Whenever they had the Shankill Butchers and the hunger strikers at Bobby Sands. When they had all the terrorists coming in, the different wings. And you know what? The prisoners didn't step out of line because the officers were robust. The officers were trained in control and restraint. The officers were trained in a way that none of the prisoners stepped out of line. Move it to England, and system is weak because the people are weak. It's quite simple. You may not agree with that. I don't care. Facts aren't meant to be nice. Yes. And what else? It's alleged, well, it's not alleged, we can all see, but we're not blind, we've got eyes. Katie Price, I don't know what's going on there, but she's now panicking that her son Harvey has snowballed to 30 stone in weight. I wouldn't say a snowball, you get a bit of piece of snow and you roll it and you roll it, and within an hour it's there. I don't think this is a snowball effect. I think this is, in my opinion, you may not like this, it's bad parenting. That's just what I think. But you may say different in the comments. Yeah. Would it not work? I don't know. I'm not going to go into it. There we go. And Liz Hurley, remember Liz Hurley and Hugh Grant? She became, well, she started to become famous when she wore that black dress with like safety pins in it. They got bigger and bigger as it went down. Remember that? She's a beautiful looking woman. I'm not here to put the woman down. But it's now common knowledge that she is in a relationship with Billy Ray Cyrus. Miley Cyrus's dad. There we go. Interesting combination that, isn't it? Good luck to the two. That's what I say. And for those that were on the band, or for those that were on the side of Russell Brand, it's conspiracy. It's because he's found... Listen, I'm of a different opinion, okay? I believe he found Jesus and he found God and he found all these things to try and deflect the media away from his private life and things he was getting up to by being saved and all the rest of it. Yes, he does talk out. We all do. We all do. There's a lot of deflection there. Noel Gallagher has decided to split all contact with Russell Brand. He will have nothing to do with Russell Brand now because of his rape charge. Noel Gallagher. Yeah. That is what it is. Yeah. And it's in the papers today that Mel Elliott, British author, writer, illustrator, is moving with further action against the Timu Duchess. Plagiarism, copyright laws are all being brought in now for this, and we'll have to wait out to see what happens. Now you're looking at the thumbnail and you're going, Trevor, what's with the thumbnail of this video? It shows the King and the Queen, yes, heading towards the service for Easter. But it also shows Prince Andrew. A lot of people are going, why is he there? Why is he there? Listen, people, whether you like it or not, it's his family. It's his family. And whether you like this or not, the same way we don't like Harry being part of the royal family when he walked away from it, Andrew never walked away from it. Andrew was silenced and disappeared in the background. Yes, he's been a pain in the ass. To who? To who, though? His brother, who's the king. His sister-in-law, who's the queen. But of course he's going to turn up to an Easter service. It's his family. So regardless, by birthright, he was made a prince. Some of you say by birthright, Harry was made a prince. Exactly. Exactly. There's a difference between Harry and Andrew. Well, they've both probably slept with Meghan, but there's also a difference between Harry and Andrew, and that is the fact that I said probably. The difference is one likes his family and filtered away and did what he was told. One says he likes his family and slags them off constantly in the media. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Anyway, listen, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of the day. It is the wonderful Monday, the last bank holiday before the next occurs. But thank you for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, if you're asking that it's a shamrock, it's a shamrock. Shamrock. Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thanks for the emails. I do appreciate it. And we will chat later in a different video. Take care and stay safe.